Okay, so I was watching Robot Chicken, um, and all right, that's distracting. All right, so I was watching Robot Chicken, and there was something on there that made me think about energy distribution again. And what came to mind was like sharing videos on the internet. Um, what started me on this whole making videos thing was that I was checking in on like all kinds of people's ideas about what's going on. And there's a lot of talk about aliens and a lot of talk about like planets like Nibiru, Wormwood. There's a lot of names for it. And that was kind of on my mind because I have like certain feelings and like a knowing, you know what I mean? Like just a knowing that something is definitely going to happen. And I've felt like I don't know, like some big changes are happening. You know, I don't know exactly what it is for sure, but I feel like it has something to do with like a star family of mine because they talk to me very, very frequently. Um, and it was like, you know, they keep talking about energy distribution, and they tell me about how like I know exactly what feels balanced and what doesn't feel balanced, and that's why I'm so sensitive to frequencies. Um, and that's why I'm sharing so much on the internet now. I would see sorry, what got me started on this whole thing was seeing a lot of negative influence on videos. You know, a lot of fear being instilled in people, like you know, like aliens and oh, like the I don't even know. Like I think one of them even said like the gay agenda or something, and I'm like, well, that just doesn't make sense to me. You know, whatever's going to happen. Naturally is always going to be positive, you know, even if it seems negative in the moment. Like I know there's a bigger picture out there that we just can't see, maybe because of the frequency difference. So I'm always investigating things that like just, you know, if it sounds negative, all right, then I got to check it out because I know there's something else behind that. So it's like by seeing negative videos on the internet, it made me immediately want to investigate those things that are scaring people so that I can share the other side of the story so that we can see another picture, another side to that picture, another side to the sun. You know what I mean? We can actually see behind it. Because it doesn't have to be negative. You know, if it feels negative, it feels scary, then it simply isn't true. So it's like, you know, you just got to know what works for you and what feels right. So yeah. Um, so I guess what I wanted to talk about is like on Robot Chicken, there was a woman who was showering or something, and some kid had actually put like one of them spy cams in there, so she was actually being recorded, and it ended up being put on the internet. Like her video of her showering ended up being put on the internet. It ended up causing like a nuclear war, and her whole life was ruined. And I mean, maybe her whole life didn't have to be ruined, but she felt as though her life was completely ruined because of that sensitive information of her taking a shower. Um, and what made me realize was that, you know, thoughts and what we share with each other, if it's not, you know, it's like that negativity, it spreads pretty quickly. And I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous to be like, oh well, it's just a video, how could that possibly start a nuclear war? But it's like, I don't know, the kind of way I think about it is like, if somebody if enough people in one certain area of like a certain geological location or whatever, if it's a strong enough energy and there's enough people there and they feel the way that they do, then you know what I mean, like if they all feel kind of negative about it, like if you're spreading that negativity, or you are feeling a lot of like down the dumps or negativity or something, then it's like you literally are asking for that energy. I mean, I don't know exactly how that works, but it's kind of like energy distribution. I mean, it's like what I would do is I would watch these videos and I would try to find the positivity, and then I was like, well, you know, I picked out like a few individuals that I enjoyed watching and I subscribed to them, and then I was like, you know what, I need to make some videos because I got some ideas too, you know. And I had a real hard time like trying to find my ideas on the internet so I could see if there was someone that could relate with me on that. And I think that's what's really powerful about the internet is the fact that, you know, I can't find people in my immediate area that I can talk about the things I think about and feel comfortable about it and have like some playback, some give and take. And that's why I went on a road trip. It was like, well, maybe I'll meet some people out there that I can relate with, and just it changes scenery. I miss some friends and family. So it was like, then I realized, I was like, well, I mean, that's why the internet's probably here, is because it's like it's so much trouble and so much, you exhaust so many resources by doing all of that. And I'm not saying you can't go on trips, but I'm just saying it's like, it exhausts a lot of resources that's probably not super necessary all the time. And I think that's the reason why I talk to spirit, with like telecommunication. It exhausts zero resource. I mean, it's really just you're just listening. That's all you're doing. You're just listening. And then you like think about what you want to say, and you hear it in the air. Um, so I guess it's kind of like, what I'm saying is that, just, I don't even know what I'm saying. I guess I just wanted to express that. The whole reason why I started this whole video thing was to show another perspective on things. Whether it's true or not, you know, I think that we don't realize how powerful our own thoughts are. And if you have enough conviction behind something, if you have enough conviction behind something and it's a positive in nature, then I don't know. That to me seems like the truth. I mean, it's like, everyone could be their own planet. Everyone could be their own little world. And, maybe they're not separate. Like, maybe all of our worlds aren't actually separate. Maybe the frequencies just seem a little different when I move from one state to another. Because, what if those are planets? You know what I mean? Like, you never know. What if those are actual planets? Um, so I don't have all the answers to that, but the fact that I can feel the frequencies so much more intensely when I fasted, it was like I could finally see and feel the truth about different geological locations by exhausting my resources, by fasting and like cleaning my system and stuff. So yeah, it also uncovered like a lot of emotions I was holding deep inside. Was, by fasting, I sort of like I like uncover all the things that I might be holding inside, emotionally, mentally, all that, and physically. You clean out all the toxins and everything, and um, you can sit comfortably in your own skin. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have to share for now. Thanks for watching.